This again. Hello. Wow, this is like only my third time trying to stream this fucking. God damn it. If you weren't watching just now, which you probably weren't, I just had like a full hour-long stream of me both testing gold. I did get kind of screwed over by game updates, but it was still fine. I was doing stuff. I was gonna get back to mining gold. I was testing. I got like 4 mil in like 15 minutes of gold mining, which wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. And I was just like testing stuff. And like, yeah, I was having good time talking to myself, like I usually do when I stream. And I got like a notification like an hour in that my audio bitrate was abnormally low, so I wanted to test it out. I'm like, hey, I haven't gotten this error before. I went to check my stream and my mic was muted for like a full 50 minutes, like 50, 55, 58 minutes or something like that. So yeah, I unlisted the stream, um, and now I'm gonna try again. Hopefully I don't get screwed over by, like, game updates this time. Minutes, like 50, 55, 58 minutes. Okay, I am actually talking this time. My mic isn't muted. This is fantastic. Hello. Um, God damn. Fuck me, man. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find another lobby. Hopefully Nucleus. Hopefully the game updates are over at this point. This one does look like it's restarted pretty, like, not that long. Oh my god, Fairgrotto. Okay, it does look like someone's already set it up though. To melee these. Let me just get some bestiary progression. I think you need to kill like 1,000 of these motherfuckers. So yeah, this guy is mining. Which I'm just gonna let him do. I'm not gonna grief him or anything. Not gonna be petty. Just because I saw this, I'm in my grotto. I hate those people. But yeah, let's look for a Mines of Devon. I do have wishing compasses. I have like a lot here, so let's just test this one this way. There just seem to be Mines of Devon in this lobby, which is very nice. I don't think they have fixed, so this looks like, yeah, Mines of Devon. Mines of Devon tunnel. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is doing what is exactly? Like, is he? Okay, he's doing that. Good. I probably wasn't gonna. Okay, so there's magma fields. Um, as long as I'm getting heat at like this layer, heat immune. Okay. If I equip like Scava, for example. Yeah, I'm getting heat. Okay. I'm gonna try to set up in this lobby. Hopefully it doesn't like restart on me midway. That would be tragic. But hey, it is what it is. And then once I'm gonna set up, once I've set up, I'm gonna actually do some gold mining tests to try to see like if gold mining good or if it's still kind of mid or what. Because I've heard from some people that it's like money making method meta for like Iron Man, which is like kind of crazy because that kind of means it's the best way to earn money from NPC selling. Um, which like for the longest time had been Ruby. It was obviously Dillo mining before Dillo got killed. Deservedly, I'd say, but obviously a lot of people were very sad. I do understand why. It was very sad to have your money-making method, right? But earning like 100 mil per hour, that's a little excessive. I feel like that's a little much. I do understand though that like it kind of did screw over Iron Man players because like Iron Man right now doesn't really work with the current state the economy is in. Because there's like pretty much every good money making method isn't NPC sell, right? It's stuff like if you want to do mining, you do like obby mining, or you do other stuff. Okay, this guy's just killing yogs. I think that's fine. Okay, that matters too much. But yeah, right? Like you do obby mining, or you do like if you want to gemstone mine, right? You mine like sapphire, you mine jasper, you mine something else. You don't mine ruby. Yeah. So yeah. And also, I feel like what they should really just do is they should make like a different like, you know, different dark auction, different Shen's auction, right? Make it separate for Ironman players, so it's not one big auction for like everyone. Because it's really not fair that Ironman players have to get stuff like the Hegemony artifact. They have to get that from dark auctions, which is filled with normal players, right? They have to get stuff like, you know, a Midas staff. They have to get that from dark auction, which is still filled with normal players, right? They have to get, you know, all these very, you know, not really that like, you know, crazy to get items. They have to get them from dark auctions, which is filled with normal players, right? Which has access to normal money making methods, right? They can do stuff like Kudra for money. They can do, you know, all these other things for money that Iron Man players just don't have access to. And it's like, they just have to deal with that, you know? Which I very much understand why is frustrating because it's not fair. It is not fair at all. Also, I struggle to find my bell pet every single fucking time I go into my pet menu. You are melting. I am literally immune right now, bro. But yeah, it's just not fair. And I don't know why they haven't done this. Honestly, I feel like it's a pretty no-brainer play. It's just like, make separate dark auctions, right? Like, dark auctions is already, like, dependent on the amount of players who attend them, right? Like, that's a really easy step. Just make, like, certain lobbies be Iron Man only. And, you know, just make them dependent on how many Iron Man players attend, right? Obviously, if you can't fill any dark auction lobbies, which, you know, you might have a little bit of trouble of, right? And then, like, you know, that could cause problems, right? They could cause some of the dark auction items to be abnormally cheap, right? Where it's like not even rare anymore, which obviously you wouldn't want that happening. But on the other hand, I don't feel like we would have that issue like ever, because it's still like a pretty decent chunk of the player base that's Ironman, and like they're dedicated, right? Like they're pretty dedicated. Now, obviously, I don't know like how many people actually attend dark auctions. I don't know how many dark auction lobbies there are normally. I know sometimes, you know, ish. Let's hope this guy doesn't grieve me now that I've given my I've actually told him. Someone else has started helping that guy out. He seems kind of lost. Um, but yeah. But yeah, just make like different lobbies, right? The same with Shen's auction. Make it like a separate Shen's auction with like Iron Man only. And then don't like make it, you know, don't make it like maybe 10 or I don't know how many items, how many copies of an item is like sold at a time it's in auction, but like lower it, just like lower it, scale it to like the amount of Ironman players there are, right? Like make it fair for the Ironman. So it's like the Ironman players, you know, have their own Shen's auction, so they don't have to compete with normal profiles, because it just makes it really toxic. Because like it means that every single normal profile that exists makes life more difficult for Iron Man players, which is just kind of messed up, right? Like, you know, it's supposed to be separated from the economy. It's supposed to, you know, not have that issue. I do understand if you have to keep stuff like, you know, the cookies bound, right? So like make cookies, you know, still be bound to the main economy because, you know, there's not really a way to like make cookies for Iron Man players that, you know, like Iron Man only, then what, Iron Man can sell cookies to other Iron Men? It's kind of messed up, right? Like, then you can pay to win Iron Man, and that's not what the whole game mode is about, right? It's supposed to, you know, show off what you can do, right, yourself without any help from anywhere else. But yeah, I just hope they kind of do that, like they make Iron Man separate, both in Shen's auction, but also in like, yeah, like both Shen's auctions, also the one in the Rift, right? I hope also my inventory is completely full of lapis. Jesus Christ. There we go. Right, so make like different Shen's auctions in both the Rift and like normal Shen's auction, right? Like, I hope they can. Is this guy? Does this guy have dyed mineral armor? Okay, he left. wanted to check if he had dyed mineral armor. Hopefully I don't get kicked by another game update. I'm kind of worried, but it seems to be fine, right? Like, this is a pretty new lobby. It hasn't restarted or anything. I think it's on the new version they just released. But yeah, they're gonna release a lot of updates probably in these coming days because of, you know, the new API changes, which always happens. Can be a little annoying, but kind of is what it is. You obviously want new content, and new API changes obviously makes it easier for admins to do work, like actually change stuff around, which, you know, I'm all for. Right, it makes it cheaper and easier to just add new content, right? And I've heard they made it compatible with like 1.20. I don't exactly know what that means, like making the API compatible with 1.20, because I'm pretty sure you could already play 1.20, right? Like the 1.20 version. Which is like, yeah, like you can already play on Hypixel with the 1.20 version, right? You can already play Skyblock on the 1.20 version. So like the API should already be compatible with 1.20, but maybe it's like instead of, you know, being, I don't know, maybe it's like backend changes, right? Like I know the server, I'm pretty sure it runs in like 1.12, 1.12.2, which is why like the banner glitch exists, for example. And maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe it's making that easier. So I think I can swap back to Scava for a little bit here. Should be cool down, yeah. Makes setting up a little bit faster. I managed to get inside the glass enclosure. Bro's trying to steal the Devon's alloy directly from the cage itself. Damn. You can't get into the actual structure? What? Oh, he probably like from the outside. Yeah, okay. He doesn't like go to one of the entrances. It really kind of is an issue because like Crystal Hollow is very unintuitive in a lot of ways, right? Like you have no idea what's going on. Go watch YouTube, figure it out. It's not that hard. Yeah, but it's like you shouldn't have to watch YouTube. Right? You shouldn't have to watch YouTube to like figure out how to just get to the crystal nucleus. That should be easy to do, right? Like it should be obvious how you get to the nucleus, but it's not, right? Like it's genuinely hard. Yeah, especially because there's banners everywhere. Also, I'm like, what are these sizzling sounds? But I realize it's because I have Scava equipped, so I'm heating up. But yeah. Once I've kind of mined this area out, I think I'll try, right, start mining. I don't know if it's going to be enough space. I don't think it is. You kind of have to clear out a big area for gold. Like genuinely. Because gold is kind of rough to set up. I should probably test if like wall bombs work. I don't think it does though, because like the structures have light protection. That's why you can't like armadillo jade, for example, because like the Mines of the Vance is protected from the armadillo pet. Ha ha ha. Imagine if it like used to be like you could armadillo jade. Like imagine if you could armadillo jade with like old armadillo. I feel like that would be crazy. I feel like that's just like kind of routed Dillo, but like with less effort. Another guy who's like wearing red. Is it? Are you wearing jog armor? No, you're wearing dyed, and Necron dyed. It's probably not the meta, but hey. just looking at me kind of funny. Yeah, but you can't reach very high. You don't even run. Big piles. I see. I'm just gonna continue setting this lobby up like this, but yeah. I think he left now. Yeah, he did. I'm very new to gold. I guess that makes sense, but like, I feel like you can get better rates if you kind of can get run around and stuff. I do get like it's probably easier to set up though, so I might just do 2 blocks down from now on, like in the future. But I still want to set this lobby up with 3 down, and then I can kind of see how good that is at least, and then I can kind of experiment for myself. But he's probably right. He seems like he's done it pretty much. He had a pretty high cold weight ranking, which is kind of cool. It's always cool when you encounter someone with like a cold weight ranking. They're pretty common because there's honestly a lot of people who like do a lot of mining ever since Implodent kind of blew up. And he's gone though, so rip him. Just up and left. Which, you know, fair enough, right? Like it's... You shouldn't spend your entire life on Hypixel. He was quite young, I think it was like 16 or 15 or something. He had friends, right, who weren't playing the game anymore, who were doing other stuff, so obviously he wanted to do other stuff too, and that makes sense. You know, at some point you can only really do so much mining before you kind of go insane, especially if like the same methods. And he had really done everything at that point, right? Like he had netherrack mined even, right? Like he had done I think 1,000 nucleus runs or something like that, which is crazy. But yeah. But yeah. Also, I'm pretty close to having something I feel like is pretty decent. Right, I feel like I can start actually mining. I'm just gonna get rid of this pile of rock, and then I think I'm just gonna start. Yeah. Also, this is 4 down, apparently, which is like further down than I thought it would be, but yeah. Okay. Let's just start. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but it still feels like it's better to run around just because you can kind of easily, you know, mine more blocks at a time. At least when you have high ping. Alright, I should, okay. I'm gonna do this speed boost, then I'm gonna, quickly, check my actual, oh, yacht collection, nice. Right, I have 1,200 now, which is not bad at all, but it's not great. Definitely could be better. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna... There's a couple holes here I left for some reason. Probably just didn't fill them in. Then after I fill these in, I'm gonna actually test like how much gold I have, and then I'm gonna do like a 15-minute test again. Hopefully it's gonna be a little bit more scientific. Maybe I should keep setting up. I'm not sure. Reveal a little bit more gold here. Oh, I forgot to switch back to mineral after my speed boost. Oops. That's probably why I mined so little. Yeah, okay. Oops. As you can tell, I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, this guy... Oh, this guy started setting up, actually. Wow, okay. Well, thank you, mister. Did he leave? Like, completely? I think he probably left. Which is, like, fair enough. But it does seem like the general consensus is that you only go 2 blocks down, which is, like, you know, makes sense, but still. But yeah, okay. At this point, I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna note down my gold, how much gold I have in my sacks. And actually, I'm probably just gonna grind it because gold right now is like um, it's like limited to NPC sell price, right? Yeah, so 640 coins is NPC sell price. And yeah, it's 649 right now. So basically, um, it's limited to NPC sell price. So the only thing I really need to track is actually my collection, which just makes it easier for me. So let's note this down: 46.2 million. I just opened my calculator for some reason. I don't know why. Notes. So 46.2 million, 27, 46.27 mil. And I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer. And I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna put this and this in here. And then I'm gonna do this. Boop, 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 boop. And just run around. This is probably not the best way, but it's the one that reminds me most of hobby mining, so it's the way I'm gonna do it. Because open mining is something I've done before, and gold mining is not something I've done before. So yeah, okay. Now my mining speed boost is out, so I just mine like this, I think. Probably pretty fine to be kind of picky with like where you actually mine the gold. But yeah. Yeah, I am getting like a decent amount of EXP, but it's actually like seems to be pretty comparable to Obby. It might actually be like significantly better than Obby, I'm not sure. It seems like a lot, but I don't know. It's like it's because Efficient Miner doesn't work, so I think it's more just like pretty equal to Obby. Maybe it's a bit better than Obby, but no matter what, it's like it's not that crazy. But I feel like the problem of reaching fewer blocks by being down is really not a problem. Like you can definitely reach fewer blocks, but like there's so much gold in Mines of the Van that I feel like it's just, you know, it's fine to make that sacrifice if you can get better like mining speed boosts. But hey, I am the newbie here, so maybe that guy has a point. He was pretty high ranked on gold weight, so I should probably just listen to him. I do want to test this out. Then I can obviously test out the other thing afterwards. So, oop. You can do this. Whee! It's kind of fun. Just mining gold. Oh, wow, there was a hole there. Need to patch that. Oh, the hole I missed before. You just end up on the other side of, like, the mine. It's pretty fun, running around like that, just eating through gold. I'm getting harassed by yogs, though, which is a little annoying. Not a little annoying, it's actually very annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, there's a couple blocks here, and then there's a hole here. Let me just fill this in. While I don't have speed boost going. There's actually some area over here I should probably just clear out. I feel like you can potentially be like more efficient by going 3 blocks down. It just takes longer to set up. But yeah, I want to try just like max efficiency for now, and then we can kind of test the 2 down strat after. Right? Because that obviously takes less setup time, so I feel like that's the main advantage of only going 2 down, is that it takes significantly less setup time, but There might be other advantages. Like the guy said, you could reach fewer blocks. But I feel like it's more efficient to run around and break like a bunch of blocks that way than it is to just kind of sit in one place and kind of do big circles. Because like, also I didn't actually mean to go up here, right? Because I feel like you can get a lot more gold blocks by going down a block. So yeah, boom, 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 boom. I don't really feel like running around with speed boosted supply, but going 2 down might actually be like significantly better because you can reach more blocks. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm interested to see what it turns out to be. I will probably turn this into a video as well. At least this footage. I will actually. Oh right, I don't have replay mod on this computer yet. I should get replay mod though. Very relaxing though. I feel like I'm going kind of quiet, but it's just because I'm focused. Also, I'm very close to level 299, which is kind of cool. Once I get there, I'm gonna be 1 level of 300, which is actually kind of a big level because the Book of Progression upgrades to Legendary at that point, which is very nice. It's gonna be another Legendary Talisman. I do actually want to kind of keep this area sort of clear. I'll also just quickly do this. Just because I can then test out like 2 block down mining soon. You almost just spleef that non. Really kind of funny. Even though I don't know how funny it would feel like that is. So much gold. Just getting torn up. Oh, it's very satisfying. It's like satisfying a different way obby mining is satisfying, because obby mining, you know, like the obby kind of returns immediately. In this mining, like you can actually see like the blocks disappear and like be gone, and just how much you're ripping through the gold, which is indeed like very satisfying in like a different way obby mining it than like obby mining is, because like obby mining is still satisfying, but it's like it's more satisfying just because like you're insta breaking blocks. Also, let's see, can I tank an explosion? Oh yeah, easily. Okay. Just want to make sure I can before I like blow myself up too much. Look at it. Kind of fun. You can kind of see your insta breaking trail kind of in reverse. Definitely feel like it's a pretty big advantage to have a hype or like a spirit scepter though, so you can get rid of yogs. It's kind of a must-have for this method. Because otherwise, I feel like they would kind of grief you too much. Because like, there's no way you have a, you know, turtle shelmet on your Bal pet, for example. I'm considering like putting a quick claw on my Bal. Because like it is a pretty good buff to both mining fortune and mining speed, obviously. I think it's like an extra 50 fortune. Which then also gets multiplied by the 50% extra from the Bal pet itself. So it's like actually a pretty good amount of extra fortune and mining speed. Obviously, I think it's like, I don't actually know how much is it. I think it's 50 of both, right? It's 50 mining speed, it's 50 fortune, which is like a solid buff. It's also only like 100 mil, which is really not that much at this point, especially for like 50 fortune. But it kind of depends on like how much I want to commit to this gold mining thing. Also, my cooldown is over. Trying my best to avoid the yogs, but it's pretty hard to do because they're kind of everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Let's speed boost over. Definitely feel like my speed boost could be better, but I feel like they're okay. Maybe doing it like 2 down would help with that, I don't know. Also don't know, can you like place down string in the Crystal Hollows? I don't feel like you can, right? But like if you could, maybe you could like place down string, like to stop yog spawning. Maybe that would be like way too much effort, but like, hey, maybe you could. Like if you're gonna use a lobby for like a mining fiesta, for example, it might actually be worth it. Although it's probably like impossible to find a gold lobby during a mining fiesta. Why no Devon Strill? Why no Devon Strill? Because no. Why not drop 1 billion coins on a drill that barely affects your mining fortune? Yeah, why not? Kind of funny. It's like, why no G7 P7, for example? Like, why no this, why no that? Nons can be very fun to talk to because they have no sense of like progression, like how expensive certain things is and how much time, you know, and effort you have to put into the game to like get certain things. I think I'm getting my mining speed boost a lot, but maybe it's just because the time is kind of flying. It's definitely a lot more like efficient than the last 15 minutes as I did in my stream when I was muted. Yeah, also this area like completely ran out. I feel like it's a good thing to have maybe like kind of like a circle. Like have like an entire circle around the Mines of Divan. If you're doing like kind of running around strats like I am. Because then you can like kind of always run to a fresh area. Or at least a somewhat fresh area instead of having to like run back and forth and kind of mining double in one area. So better together actually. Which better together does actually like genuinely help gold mining because a lot of people are obviously getting tools and you get mining fortune when people are close by. So yeah, better together actually helps gold mining like significantly, which is very cool. Stupid ID. What is this guy mad about? Yeah, I think the 15 minutes are just gonna be up pretty soon. Just checking. Yeah, 2 minutes left, so I'm probably gonna be able to do 1 more mining speed boost. So I won't use the whole 2 block area here over here. Right now, in this 15 minutes test at least. You want to know how much mining speed you actually need to interbreak, because potentially I could probably get to a point where I have enough mining speed that I don't need Bal to like proc the insta-breaking. Right? If I get stuff like max powder, I still have like a 200-300 mining speed in there maybe. And then get stuff like Polaroid books on my drill. Yeah, I think that's like the main 2 things. There's also some more ways in mining speed, and like there's been powder that kind of, yeah, the powder, not powder, sorry, essence shop, the gold essence shop, for example, that gave you an extra 100 mining speed. I have that maxed out as well. So yeah, I feel like you can definitely, I forgot to switch back to mineral. That's why I was getting like none. Okay. I need to remember to switch back both times, because sometimes I just kind of forget, huh? I don't think I'm gonna get to use another mining speed boost though, so. I was wondering, right, like, I'm mining a lot, but I'm not mining that much. But yeah, it's because I forgot mineral. Mineral is very important, because like without mineral, you literally like mine a third of the blocks like you would otherwise, right? It's kind of devastating not having mineral. Even like just normally mining here, it's like more like a sixth of the block you mine if you don't have mineral. Not really though, because obviously you kind of have longer to the next block, which means it's easier. It's harder to be like fully efficient with mineral armor than it is without it, because like there's more distance your mouse has to travel between every block break, and if you have high ping like me, it becomes even more of a problem, but it's still obviously way, way, way more efficient than not using mineral at all. Yeah, also compact is putting in work. It's not like as insane as it is compared to like when you're hobby mining, but yeah, it's still a good amount. Also, the 15 minutes is up now, so I do want to see. I had the amount written down, right? My collection. How much is my collection going up by? So I had 46,270,000 before, and now, after mining for 15 minutes, using Insta Breaking Strats, I have about 1.3 million more. Okay, not bad. If we times that by 4, we can go do that here. 1.3 times 4 is about 5 million, and then if you times that by 4. So that's about 20 million coins to NPC per hour. That's not bad. I was maybe hoping for a little bit more. I gotta be honest. Like it's solid, but it's not even full 1.3. It's more like 1.25, which actually like basically completely spot on hits that 20 mil per hour mark to NPC, which is like fine, but it's not better than obby mining, for example, which is kind of sad. Like I really hoped it would be at least a little better than obby mining, but yeah. I do want to quickly see how much is a quick claw. It's 93 mil, yeah, okay. I did actually drop my own quick claw at one point, but that's like a very long time ago. And yeah. I do want to test out 2 block high now. So I'm gonna kind of clear this out. Continue this guy's work. Like maybe it's significantly better, maybe it's not. I don't know. That's why I want to test it out. I do remember when I was grinding for Scala. It's pretty fun to grind for Scala, honestly, though, even though it takes like forever. Because it's kind of brain dead. It's kind of like similar to farming. You don't hear the sound of something approaching. It's even more convincing because it's like a non and it has the same color text. It's kind of funny actually. It's like more convincing if a non does it than if it's like an MVP plus because their text turns white. Which is like not how the original message is. The original message is gray. It very much like gives kind of, SMT. Okay, yeah. Which really ran out of fuel. That's fine though. I still have plenty of olive bells in here. Just pull it out and talk to Joe Trelline. Great Forge. Boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. I will put them away just so they're not filling up my inventory. Also put my vision compass. I have an old vision compass, or at least one that's not stacking here. But yeah, this is pretty chill. More setup though, which is obviously a little boring, but it is what it is. The thing is, I do think that it's like honestly a significant amount more gold you're getting per hour, like gold collection you're getting per hour than it used to be, which is obviously nice. I'm pretty sure it used to be more like you could get maybe like 3.5 million per hour realistically. If you're fully efficient, I think you could get like 4 mil per hour, but you had to be really, really efficient. But yeah, with this, it's pretty easy to get like over 4 mil per hour, which is nice. right? You can get 5 mil per hour gold pretty realistically, which is not, bad at all. But I doubt it's like as good as like um as good as Obby though, because Obby's just so good. I feel like that's really the main issue. Obby mining is just so good when it comes to money for a normal profile. It's just hard to justify because like no setup time, really good money power, like more than Ruby mining, right? Like it's just such a good money making method. It's like it doesn't really compare. And like the thing about gold is you need blue goblin on like, right? Like that's kind of what's normally been kind of the limiting factor for people who try to obby mine is the fact that they don't have the blue goblin omelet. But you need that for gold mining too. So it's like if you have the blue goblin omelet, you should probably just obby mine now. But I mean, hey, you still need like, gold collection for G-Drag. So it's still like it's not a bad method per se, right? Like obviously you can get like 10 mil collection in like 2 hours, which is nice. It's very nice to get 10 mil collection that fast, but it's kind of it's not something you want to do maybe forever, like as an actual, your main money making method. I feel like there's better mining methods out there, specifically hobby mining. Obviously, if you can do stuff like Jasper, or if you're willing to set up even a good Sapphire, right, can be even better. But still, right? Obviously, gemstones in general kind of depends on what people are needing. If like there's a lot of demand for Jasper, you can obviously do that. If there's a lot of demand for Amethyst for some reason, you can do that. Kind of depends on what people need. As long as it's not like Ruby. Obviously, if you're an Iron Man, you obviously want to Ruby mine. Because you don't really have any other choice. And I do think of Ruby mining is like still better than gold. Like you could Iron Man, you could justify it definitely if you actually want to go for like a bill gold. Like if you really enjoy gold, then sure go for it. But like if you would rather just Ruby mine, I feel like you should rather just Ruby mine than go for gold. But yeah, it's still a pretty chill method. Like overall, it's not kind of as stressful, right? Like it's a lot more intuitive than Ruby mining is, because with Ruby mining you need a route for per se, right? Like for example, Millennia Age Blaze. Damn. What a milestone to flex. Is that max milestone for Millennia Blaze? I think it is, no? I'm pretty sure it is. Nice, well done. King Jordy. They were like discussing King Jordy. It was like some guy was trolling with King Jordy last time, or like yesterday. Doesn't matter, but yeah. I'm pretty close to having this like too high set up now, so I will test this out soon. Once I kind of get this area cleared, I feel like it should be good enough, and I'll test it out. Maybe like being able to reach the extra gold is actually very impactful. Maybe I can feel that, but what should mean with Fairy Grotto inside Bell? Wait, what? That sounds strange. Really? That's kind of good. Like, if it hasn't ruined too many, like, Fairy Grotto veins, but I got the achievement for entering one when walking around the Bell Cave. Ooh, interesting. That could be really good, though, right? Because you can get Bell Boost, maybe? I know, like, a really good Fairy Grotto can, like, literally make, like, 50 mil per hour pretty easily. But you have to get a really, really good one. You have to get, like, Mansion, I think it is. So people are giving chords now. If someone's mining there, he's got to be sweating from all the nons who are going to come wizard. Wizard. How do you die to a butterfly? What? That is just tragic. I didn't even know they dealt damage. I knew that they like dealt damage, but like I thought it was like 100 damage or something. Yeah, how? How do you die to a butterfly? That is actually tragic. Hey, I guess we all start somewhere, right? This guy it's just maybe starting a little lower than most other people. Is this my golden goblin? No, it's not. It's that other guy. Okay. Anyway, um, at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna start mining. Gonna try to. What? Oh, it is. Okay. So this was what that guy said I was supposed to do. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess that's probably pretty efficient, but I feel like still running around would be more efficient because ping, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to try this out now. Right, okay. I'll just wait a moment here. I think I'm just gonna, like, spend this time kind of clearing up holes. The last little bit. Like, mining this out could help a bit. Also, look at all those yogs. I'm gonna leave them there because I feel like having yogs somewhere prevents them from spawning in other places. That might be wrong though, but I think it is. I think it's like that. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure though. Couple of holes over here though. Nice to get those cleared out. Please, thank you. It's a big hole here I somehow didn't see before. I'm just trying to like wait for the gold to regen right now. And then I'll take account my gold collection and then I'll run it back and do another 15-minute test. The good thing is I can get like a potentially like another 100 mining fortune, which could like boost my rates by like 5%. It's not really that much, but it could be like significant enough to actually make a difference. Also, that guy's using my free down right area, which is cool. I don't use it myself right now, so I don't really care too much. I feel like a mine savannah could probably support like 2 people mining in it at once, but yeah. About getting to reduce rates. Anyway, now this is finally regenerating back. So I think at this point I'm gonna note down my collection. I'm also just gonna quickly sell my inventory just a bizarre like 1,000 coins. And then I have to go into my collections, not my sacks. I wonder actually my gold sack is probably pretty close to filling up. Maybe I should empty it. Oh no, okay, never mind. I have plenty of space in there. Collections. There. No. Wait, this is not fully updated. It's a little behind, I can see. Yeah, so 4.7. Oh, yeah, okay. So 47.8. 83 million collection. Okay. And I'm going to start a 15-minute timer. Clock. 15-minute timer. There we go. Counting down now. Right. Hot to advance. Pop mining speed boost. Pop back to Mithril. Go crazy. Ooh, go stupid. I have spawned a golden goblin. That's gonna have to wait till after my speed boost is over, because I feel like speed boosting is definitely better, or more important, than killing golden goblins right now. Especially since I'm like kind of trying to test gold. It's kind of the entire point of me doing this, but yeah. Where's the golden goblin? Did he run off? Maybe he's still on the gold. Another golden goblin spawned. Okay, Jesus. Come here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Stop running from me. It'd be pretty hard to catch. Stupid goblins just running, man. They're just running. They run from you like... I was gonna say something kind of racist, so I think I'm just gonna stop myself. Yeah. There's apparently another golden goblin somewhere. I don't know if like... No, they don't, right? They don't despawn if you get like too far away from them. Pretty sure they don't. They're not like spooky chests. This guy is like mining gems, I think. Not really sure. Not also like, maybe I can just do this. Yeah, it seems like it actually. That might be more efficient than what I was doing before. Just like kind of running like this because I'm like tick lighting. That might actually be like significantly more efficient, I'm not sure. Not sure how like the ticks work out if you're just kind of shift walking in a straight line like this. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I thought this Topaz Pain was like a golden goblin for a second there. Also, I have mine speed boost back. We swap back to Devon Armor. We pop it. We swap to extra mineral. Then we just kind of go crazy. They were just eating the cheese, just absolutely obliterating it. Very satisfying. Go away, cheese. I'm not quite sure how like it compares. It feels pretty similar so far. The thing is, I might just like I've gotten better at all like gold mining since the other 15-minute test because I'm so new to it. So like the results might not really be accurate, but I mean if they're like pretty similar, like within 100k, I'll probably just stick to just doing 2 deep because like that seems to be what other people are doing. And it also seems to be like significantly faster to do because you only have to mine 2 blocks down instead of 3 blocks down, which obviously means setup times are significantly less. Also, I stopped doing the thing where I just kind of kept walking instead of like waiting. I feel like this is like more better. I know this is like how you get like the most efficient rages, obviously. It's also apparently there's holes here. Can't really fix those right now. That's fine. Just gonna have to look out for those. So hopefully it's like the best way to get gold too. I'm not sure though. Also, I'm not sure this area is like big enough. Kind of annoying. Maybe do Yogs need like free headspace to spawn? Because it feels like there's not really any Yog spawning. Like there's a few Yog spawning, but it feels like it's only really areas where I've like mined out. I don't actually know like how Yog spawn though, because I don't. It's definitely not vanilla spawning, right? Like because Yogs can spawn like right in front of you. Maybe it's like just random spawn points. I know that's how it works in structures, but I don't actually know if that's how it works everywhere. So pop another speed boost. Just carve through this gold. Jesus. Whoa. Kind of nauseating. How much you're shaking your mouse. Ugh. It does definitely feel like running around is more efficient though. I don't know. It feels to me that running around is gonna be more efficient, but I'm not sure. It's close, I know that, but it's not like... I don't know. I'm interested to see what the test says. I also feel like I'm kind of running out of gold, so maybe I should kind of look for a new Mines of the Van if I want to get like true rates, but on the other hand, I already spent so much time like setting lobbies up, I'm kind of tired of it. This That guy is standing on steroids, dude. Complete 11 term, 1 devices, and 5. Jesus. 11 terms? That's a lot. You're a god gamer in the wild. A god Skyblock gamer. There's some real dungeon sweats out there who can do some pretty crazy things. But yeah, I feel like there's like another guy mining here. I feel like that's why I feel like I'm running out of gold right now, because like I have not been mining this much. Like I've been mining, right, but I haven't been mining this much. I might just start dropping down here just because like I feel like this is gonna give me better rates. I know that makes the test like not really super comparable, but screw that, I want rates. My speed boost is ready. I don't want to equip my Warden helmet. Still gonna do this thing though, where I'm kind of swiping across my screen. Big swipes. Oh, black swipe. Oh my god, I'm level 420. No way. Oh, no, I'm level 421. Sad. The funny number got ruined. How could this happen? So, has it regen up here? Oh, I think it has. Nice. I think the other guy who was here left. But yeah, there's definitely some other guy using this area though, which is a little annoying. Just a little smidge annoying, but it is what it is. Hopefully I can get to like 500 or 50 mil gold today. That would be very nice. I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of have this thing where like if I can get grinds like um, halfway completed, it's a lot easier for me to just go all the way than if I have something like 40% done, for example, or like 30% done. I don't know why, it's just like something mental, I think. It's just like, it's easier for me to kind of convince myself to do something, you know, that I've already half finished than it is for me to like convince myself to do something I've, you know, like spent 30% on. Because I feel like once you kind of reach that halfway amount, you can kind of start like, you know, going for the next half, and then the next half, and then the next half, and then the next half, right? And like very quickly you kind of like feel like you're making progress because you're like getting significantly closer. I also know like gold mining like to 100 mil is not that long of a grind. It's like a few hours, right? Like it's not, you know, if you're getting 5 mil an hour, right, it's only like 20 hours grind, right? That's really not that bad, like compared to stuff like Eman 9, which I've already done, right? Like 100 mil gold is really nothing. It just would help me a lot, right? With like extra magic find. I think it's like 5.2 extra magic find I get from like a single G-Drag or from gold collection, getting gold collection up, which is like seriously significant, especially for like Slayers. I can't quite yet use like my G-Drag for Blaze Slayer, for example, which is kind of the only Slayer I really have left because I finished Eman Slayer, obviously. I still need to do Wolf though, for example, and I'm probably still gonna go back. What armor? I'm using 3/4 mineral and then a Divan helmet. All of it is jaded. My mineral armor isn't recomp, but my Divan's armor is. When I'm doing the speed boost, I'm swapping to full Divan. So I'm using my equipment, and then I'm doing this, and popping my speed boost, and swapping back. So I can integrate the gold. I believe I don't actually need to swap to the entire set, but I just kind of do that anyway, because that's what I just want to do. My powder isn't maxed though, for example, so I think if you have like complete maxed mining speed, you can actually get away with just wearing your mineral armor when you pop your speed boost, instead of having to swap to Divans, but don't quote me on that, I'm not like a good gold miner. I have like 50 mil or like 48 mil collection I think now, but I'm not like that good. I want to learn right now because there's gonna be a competition in my guild very soon, which is like who can get the most gold collection in like a weekend, I think it is, which is kind of fun. And I want to participate. I want to see if I can get a good amount of gold, which is kind of why I'm getting into it now. I've been putting mining gold off for so long. I wanted to get like 100 mil collection like before I went for Eman 9, for example. So it's like it's been really months. It was like before the Divan rework when they like made gold regenerate, for example. I wanted to go for 100 mil before then. I even went like quite a lot of the way. I think I got to like 40 million collection, and then I kind of gave up because I was like, this is not very fun. I'm gonna do something else. So I did something else, but now with this competition coming up, it's kind of given me motivation to go back into gold mining and try to actually finish it. How much money do you make an hour? I'm currently testing how much money I'm gonna make an hour from gold, but my powder is like, it's not that good. I think it's like 8 mil, 8 mil, something like that. It's nothing too crazy. It's not that much better than just like 4 mil powder. I know that. I don't quite know like how much mining speed you need, but I just know you just need to be able to get enough mining speed that you can pop a speed boost and instant break gold. I know you kind of need blue cheese goblin omelet though for it, which I do have on my drill. I'm not swapping to a different drill either. I'm not like drill swapping for like Sunnyside goblin omelet, for example, which I probably should be doing, but I can't be bothered. It's because I have really high ping, and it's like it just makes it painful. It's just then you mess it up, and then you have to wait like another 2 minutes, and then overall my rates just kind of get nuked if I go for it too hard. So this guy is kind of annoying because he's kind of stealing my lobby, you know? Is it me? Have I mined all this gold myself, or is someone else griefing me? I can't tell. I think the 15 minutes is close to being up though, so able to get a good estimate of how much I'm actually earning. I tried like 2 methods out before. I just did it with like a 3 tall roof, and now I'm kind of testing it with like a 2 tall roof. You know how like right now I'm like 2 blocks below the gold. I like half of this mindset of on is also set up, but it's like set up with like 3 blocks down to the roof or down from the roof. You can see like over here, this entire area, and that's simply because I already did a test with like 3 blocks roof, and then like a pretty decent miner. I think it was like 1/30th in coal weight. Came along and was like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, I'm setting up the lobby. And he's like, yeah, but why are you mining 3 blocks down? I'm like, because then I can mining speed boost easier. And then he was like, dude, you're doing it wrong. I was like, oh, okay, sure. I'll test it out. Then I did this, so now I'm testing it out with 2 blocks to the roof. I was also like running around doing the speed boost, but now I'm like kind of doing big circles because that's also what I got told to do. Joe, hello. Hello, Joe Edits. What's up? Do I sub? I don't know. Well, yeah, oh yeah, of course you sub. That sounds like a great idea, Joe. You seem very happy today. You have a good day? Sounds like it. The auction house is currently unavailable. Trying again shortly. Oh no, they're gonna release another update. The bazaar is temporarily out. Oh my god, no. No. My lobby. I can already see the game update incoming. No. No. I'm gonna cry. Oh, a gold goblin as well. I'm gonna kill it because of bestiary. Come here, come here, come here. Go. Okay. No. You didn't have a good day? Oh man. That sounds shitty. What happened? You wanna talk about it? Are you coping by watching small YouTube streamers now? Oh! Timer's up. Okay. Time to see how much gold I've mined. Woo! Ooh, 49 mil. Actually, wait, what? I started like... Okay, that's actually good, no? Let me see. I don't think it rounds up now. No, it doesn't. Wait, that's like a lot more than last time, no? I feel like it's a lot more than last time. Actually, no, it's like the exact same amount. Never mind. Because I started with 47. I can write it down here. I started with 47.83. And now I have, what, 49.1? 49.1 minus 47.83. That's not a minus. That's a minus. 49. Oh, 47.83. Yeah, so 1.27. That's basically the same as before. So two blocks down and 3 blocks down is basically the exact same, it seems. But yeah. I'm gonna keep going for now. I think I'm gonna go to like 50 mil. And then I'm gonna take a break. But that basically means I'm earning about like 20 mil per hour from gold to NPC. Which is basically what it goes for Bazaar as well. So that's like, it's fine, but it's nothing crazy. I'll be mining is definitely just better for money, but I still want to do this because I forgot to swap back to mineral. I still want to do this because it's like good for G-Drag, and I want G-Drag GG Goog. Gold collection Goog. But it definitely feels like running around actually makes gives you more collection though, so I think I'm gonna try to do that. I continue doing that. I was doing that before, but then yeah, that guy kind of came along and said I was doing it wrong, so I tried to change it. But yeah, it is making a lot of mining XP though, like holy shit. I do want to see actually with my golden dragon. Okay, only 4% actually, never mind then. XP share, the pets level up so slowly, my god. I don't have like 2 pets with an XP share or something, because I know that would mean they share it. I don't think I do. I don't have a pet on that item, or that a pet item in that pet at all actually. Don't have my Jerry either. I don't think I have. Pretty sure I don't. Oh wait, do. I have an XP share on my monkey. Well, that needs to get rid of that. What's the cheap pet? Like an antique remedies? Sure, I'll put an antique remedies on my monkey pet. That seems like a good idea, right? Just to kind of... Also, they lied to me. The auction house is working. What? Antique remedies, where are you? Stop that. This item is not compatible with your pet. God damn it! The antique remedies is genuinely useless. You can't even use it to replace other items. Are you kidding me? I know there's tiger crochet plenty, but that would be kind of a waste. Spooky cupcakes, right? Spooky cupcake. That's also another very cheap pet item, and would actually probably help me. Because you probably want speed on a monkey pet. I feel like that's a fine thing to put on a monkey pet. There we go. Okay. At this point, I should only have one HP shared pet. I will just check to make sure I don't have like one I've forgotten about somewhere. Can't you just put it in the storage or something? Oh, you mean my antique remedies? Yeah, I could, but it's useless, and I have like a chest on my island with like 20 of them in them, so I don't really need them. I was gonna put it on my pet to replace my HP share, but you know, it wasn't compatible with my pet apparently, so that's a little bit of a rip. But yeah, that should actually mean I'm getting like twice as much EXP in my golden dragon as I was before, which is nice. So talking about master mode, I can't even do master mode. Oh my god. Also, I have a monkey equipped. The monkey? Oh, I could have, yeah, but I mean, I don't really want to. I'll lose Skyblock XP, you know. And also I'd lose pet score, which could potentially lower my magic find. It would actually have lowered my magic find if I did that. I need that extra 4 pet score for my current tier. I might have to equip Bell again though. Speed! I definitely feel like this is more gold per hour. Like running around like this. That's kind of what my intuition tells me too. I just feel like I'm breaking way more blocks like running around than I was like doing big circles. It definitely feels better. I don't know if it actually is, but it definitely feels better. Because it's the same with obby mining, right? You want to run around, you don't want to like do big circles, like you run out of blocks instantly. But maybe it's because like you kind of mine out the minus event too fast, but I don't feel like you do though. I feel like it's not that much of a problem. I do get like the 2 tall roof though. It's not. I thought it was gonna be like harder to avoid running into walls and stuff. But it really isn't that bad. Yeah. Also, like another like pretty nice thing that this gold mining kind of shares with obby mining is the fact that you can kind of. Also, someone definitely mined this out before. Why is there holes all of a sudden? I didn't make these holes, did I? I don't feel like I did. I feel like someone tried to gemstone mine or something. Yeah, I definitely didn't make holes here. What? Wait, did someone start like setting up a gemstone right here? What the hell? Who did this? Why is there holes everywhere now? Yeah, like what? What is this? Who's griefing my gold mining setup, man? How could they do this? Gonna sue them. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard to patch up, but it's a little annoying having to patch someone else's mess up. There's a big hole here too. What the hell, man? There's like also just weird lines in the middle of nowhere. Like, how did this help you, man? How did this help you? I don't feel like it did. Yeah, I have another mining speed boost now. Whoop. Swap back, then just run. Yeah, another hole. What? I did not make these holes, I swear to God. Someone else is definitely been here. I feel like he's only gone around to like some gemstone veins. What? This is so weird. Did he try to set up a route, or did he just like only want to mine some gemstones? Maybe it was like for a quest or something? But I feel like one vein is enough to fill a commission, no? Very weird. Very weird behavior. But hey, what do you expect at Skyblock players? There's another hole there. Is there a jungle temple? I'm pretty sure a jungle temple always spawns, no? It's just Mines of the Vant that doesn't sometimes spawn, I'm pretty sure. Yo. Yo. Bro died to a key guardian. F. He was trying to help someone and then he died to a key guardian. That's so sad. He did not deserve that. He tried to cheese it. Okay, he's level 35 though, I don't... Can't you just get like an Aurora staff and then like kill key guardians like for basically free? I feel like just getting an Aurora staff is like more than enough. He's done it here too. What? What is this? What is this guy doing? What has he been doing? He's just been making holes in my floor. Like, come on, man. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta make holes in my floor? I feel like that's not very nice. I don't feel like someone just running around and, you know, just making holes in the floor. At BC. Guild chat. Nice, sick gamer. Another mining speed boost. It's like I was getting like a lot of golden goblins very early on, but I feel like it kind of slowed down for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I'm just getting way less golden goblins at this point. This guy's holding an enchanted book. Like, that could either be a chimera or it could be like a telekinesis book. Like, I don't know. I do want to check in a moment though. I feel like if it's like a super enchant, an ultimate enchant, when you do like slash show item with it in your hand, it should like tell you. It should just like, if it's just a book with one enchant on it, it should honestly just be like, is holding, and then whatever name of the enchant is. It's like, no one cares, it's an enchanted book. Like, unless there's like multiple enchants on the same book, you know, it doesn't matter that it's like an enchanted book. You know, people care about the enchant on it. But I get why it happens. It's because it's like the way it's coded. It's gonna show it like that. It's just you know, they might change it. They could very well change it, but obviously the admins probably have more important things to work on right now, especially since like Bazaar and the auction house is currently kind of not functioning and Museum is not active and you can't visit people and the foraging update isn't released, you know, like there's a lot of things the admins have to work on still. They're doing a pretty good job though, I feel. I feel like definitely like the game is in generally a much healthier spot than it was like half a year ago. And like half a year ago it was especially bad because there was like massive inflation because of the Garden V2 and all that kind of fiasco that happened. But after they kind of did the anti-inflation update, it actually worked like surprisingly well. I feel like not really anything has gone up since then. I feel like cores, for example, like Judgment cores, are at like pretty reasonable prices, right? Like Hyperions are not that crazy anymore, right? They're still like 1.5 bill, but you know they're not 2 bill. which they were for a while, right? They were like even 2.2 bill at times. Um, yeah, and I mean golden dragons, for example, are like at an all-time cheap. Like a level 200 golden dragon is really really cheap right now compared to what it's like been ever. I think it's like only 1 bill, like 1.1 bill or something for a level 200 golden dragon. I remember like I think 6 months ago or something, like they were like briefly in a period, they were like all the way at like 1.8 bill, right at the peak of inflation. But even before then, like they were always like hovering around, like pre-deflation, they were hovering around like 1.4, 1.3 bill for level 200. But they've really like fallen a lot in price, which is like both a good and a bad thing in a way because my methods, because you can probably check from my YouTube channel, my Golden Dragon leveling video, that kind of went over a lot of the methods I've used for getting money, um, including, ghost grinding and obby mining, for example, which is like my two main methods of getting money. And like they kind of get kind of heavily nerfed when like petty XP is very cheap, aka when level 200 golden dragons are really cheap, because that's obviously the pettier leveling. Which just means like I'm kind of earning less than I was at one point. Hello E, how's it going? Another golden goblin. But yeah, overall it's fine though. I feel like it's probably better for the game that they're cheaper. I don't feel like petty XP should be as expensive as it has been. Because I definitely feel like at the time where I kind of leveled up my first golden dragon and really got it to level 200, like petty XP was very, very overvalued. Like it was insane, like how expensive petty XP really was. Especially because it was like it wasn't even like that much harder to get back then. Like there wasn't bestiary, like the bestiary update wasn't out at that point, but like even then, right? Like mining EC was still basically just as good, right? Like there's been a little bit of a wisdom buff with the essence shop, but that only really affected some methods, and stuff like combat XP really hasn't gotten easier to gain, right? Like even like yeah, it has gotten a bit easier because of the bestiary update, right? You can get milestones. It's not that hard to get like big bursts of combat XP, but overall it's still like hard to get like some serious combat XP, and especially because like the bestiary is like a one-time thing, right? Like once you reach like max tier bestiary, right? Like you're not getting more XP out of it. But obviously, yes, like they've been adding more tiers to it, like with stuff like pest they added to the bestiary, right? Like there's more tiers overall, and like it's getting easier, definitely is, but I still feel like it's not that much easier to warrant like as much of a price drop as there has been, but maybe it just is. I'm not sure. It might also be kind of temporary because there was at least right when the bestiary came out, there was a bunch of combat XP that kind of got introduced into the economy, which means a lot of golden dragons got leveled up out of pretty much nowhere because everyone was claiming their big chunks of combat XP, which was just like Also, what? Why is there? Who is doing this? Who is making lines on my floor? What? This line wasn't there before. What happened? There's a ghost just making lines in my floor, man. I didn't even see anyone around here. Ah, whoops. Okay, well, that's good enough for now. But yeah, right? With like everyone was claiming like 50 million plus combat XP at once, right? Like during the Falling Derpy, for example, everyone was claiming that much, and that's a lot of combat XP, and it was enough to like seriously skyrocket some golden dragons to some pretty crazy levels very very fast for basically free, right? Because no one really had to do any extra work for all that combat XP. They just kind of got it out of nowhere. Which obviously, I think for the long term, it was definitely the right thing to do. Because like people don't like having their progress kind of reset or having, wasted progress in a sense. Because like if they didn't kind of, make the bestiary retroactive, a lot of people would have been very upset, me included. But, it also just meant that like all that extra combat XP did just kind of get added out of nowhere, even when it wasn't really needed. Because I feel like even before the bestiary update, it was combat XP was in a pretty healthy state, right? Because there's a lot of ways to gain combat XP. It's not like, you know, foraging, where the only real way to get foraging XP is running around in the park mining dark oak for like 70 hours just to get foraging 50, right? Like combat XP, you can do everything, right? Like there was even like the old bestiary, it was still fine. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was still fine. Um, and like there's obviously dungeons and there's slayers and like they always added new slayers, right? Like there was always new ways of getting slayer, right? And there was ghost as well, right? If you want to do that as well. So this guy's running 2 pieces of the Venom. I don't think that's the right play to do. Maybe unless he can like get away with not swapping armor. That might be worth it though. That could be worth it, right? Potentially. If you can like wear 2 pieces of Davan armor, then you don't have to swap any. Oh, come here, Golden Goblin. Hey, Golden Goblin 9. Only 340 more Golden Goblins to go. Jesus Christ. I'm very glad I'm playing on a normal profile for specifically like the Golden Goblin though. Like the Golden Goblin bestiary, because like it just means that I could or I can buy Golden Goblin eggs and then I can wait for my 10 times Golden Goblin chance from my Skymall perk, and then I can like spam Goblin eggs and just get a whole bunch of Golden Goblins very, very fast. Just for coin, right? Which is very nice. It's one of the reasons why I don't play Iron Man, is that there's just certain things that are just a pain to get, right? Like specifically, certain bestiaries can be an absolute pain to get. There's also just like certain talismans and certain accessories and like certain skills, such as foraging, are just an absolute pain in the ass to get, and it can really help being on a normal profile to kind of alleviate some of that annoying and tedious grind that's really like kind of feels like you're wasting your time, right? And then instead you can like focus on something you actually enjoy, like maybe doing Eamon Slayer for a coin, and then you can spend that coin to, you know, get rid of that annoying grind. That's kind of why I prefer playing on a normal profile, and why I think a normal profile is like generally more enjoyable. You can definitely get more enjoyment out of, or get enjoyment out of an Iron Man profile. I'm not saying like it's wrong to play Iron Man or anything. You know, power to you if you play Iron Man. I just think because of like how the game's economy kind of works, especially stuff like Dark Auction and Shen's Auction and all that stuff, with the fact that they're shared between like everyone, including Iron Man profiles, it can be very like frustrating at times. Oh my god, H Fearless joined. Oh, no way, no way. It's the Iron Man guy. I'm talking about Iron Man, what timing. Anyway, yeah, it's like because you know stuff like the Dark Auction and Shen's auctions are shared. Certain accessories such as like the Hegemony artifact and like certain items such as like the Midas Spoon, Midas Staff, and like Plasma Flux, it can be extremely hard to get, and progressively over time, just as inflation happens, becomes harder and harder to get for Iron Man players, because you know they don't have the same sort of methods that you know they can't just like change a money making method to something that makes more money due to like this certain thing being inflated, right? If you know they're stuck with ruby mining, they're just stuck with ruby mining, and you're just stuck with ruby mining until like basically you know basically ever. Like there's no better method than ruby mining at the current moment for money making for an Iron Man player. Like there just isn't. And it's like you're so reliant on like the admins kind of solving your issue if like massive inflation happens, right? Because if massive inflation happens again, right, like and the admins don't do something about it for a long while, then Iron Man players are gonna suffer. Because it means, you know, Iron Man players are comparatively gonna be earning a lot less money. And they already do, right? Like Iron Man players, you know, they maybe peak around what 35 million coins per hour or something like that. Whereas like a normal profile player, you can very easily get methods that are like 50 to like 70 million coins per hour, right? Like stuff like Infernal Kudra, even like worm fishing I've heard can be really, really good. And then like Jasper mining, for example, right? Like there's so many more methods. Also got a message on Steam, 2 sec. I think I know who it's from, but let me just check them real quick. Wait, I can just hide my screen cap. Excuse me for a moment. Can I mute Steam? Well, I can, right? If I open Steam and then I go into like friends and chats and like make myself invisible, does that work? Do not disturb. There we go. Okay. I'm back. No worries. There we go. But yeah, it's just, it can be very unfortunate if, if like the game doesn't conform to you in a way. But I really feel like a lot of those issues can really be like just fixed by just making Iron Man, more separate, right? Like giving Iron Man separate Dark Auction, giving Iron Man separate Shen's auctions, giving Iron Man, separate economy, right? Like making it a separate economy, so it's like not as reliant on like, the rest of the player base. Because it's really just not that healthy. It just forces Iron Man to play way more, right? Way more tedious, like do way more mining than realistically is really needed and enjoyable for pretty much anyone. Um, just so, they can kind of get to a point where like a normal player, can get to pretty easily without too much worry. Just because, they have worse money making methods. It's just very unhealthy. It's also like certain like exclusive items, like event exclusive items such as like the raffle. I remember like Necron's ladder, for example. How the hell is an Iron Man player supposed to get a Necron's ladder when it's literally just RNG? And it's not even like RNG you can like manipulate, right? Like obviously a core is fine because it's just doing E-Man Slayer. Everyone can do E-Man Slayer all the time. But like a raffle, like the raffle is literally just you waiting for the raffle and hoping that you get the item. Like, how are you supposed to get a Necron's ladder, right? Like that one magic find is impossible to get for an Iron Man player. It was the same while, right, with like certain talisman, right, like such as I think what was it? It was the Dante talisman, and like I think the crab hat of celebration was also impossible to get for a while. Right? Which means just like some magic power, you just can't get that because you're an Iron Man, right? It's the same also with like the Ember set, which is currently actually being it's a pretty serious issue for like some Iron Man players, especially Iron Man players who haven't played for a long time and don't have an Ember set, because the Ember set is actually really important in like Kudra, because you can use it to like move around crates. And I, as actually quite a lot of people, thought that like the Rekindle Ember armor just had the same effect as the Ember set, but it doesn't. The Rekindle Ember armor does something completely different, which means you don't get that lava immunity that you get from the old Ember set, and you also don't get that Obsidian Walker thing, like the Lava Walker thing, where like if you have Ember armor on, you walk in lava, you can turn it into Obsidian, which is useful for slug fishing, basically. That's basically it, but it's useful for slug fishing. Also, hey, level up. Nice. I don't actually know why I leveled up. Was that from Mithril Powder? I guess it must have been, right? I feel like Powder XP is kind of glitchy, but yeah. But yeah, level up, nice. But yeah, it's just like, you just can't get that armor set now. Like, if you're Iron Man. Like, it's literally impossible. Right? Like, from a normal player, it's not that bad. I think it's like 20 mil, maybe 5 mil or something for the entire set. It's really not that expensive, right? Like you can get it within like an hour's grind, no problem. But like for an Iron Man player, it's just like straight up impossible to get this iron set, which is armor set, which is genuinely like really important. I just realized I forgot to swap back to mineral. Oh my god, I keep doing that. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of issues with the Iron Man game mode, and I feel like they're kind of slowly addressing them, and I do feel like they should address more of them. Um, but yeah, there's obviously other game modes as well. I don't even want to get in on Stranded, because I feel like everyone kind of knows Stranded has just kind of been left to die. They added Garden, which was like really good for Stranded. Hello, Cup the Head. Is that like a Cuphead reference, or is it just your name? Maintenance verifying. We have enabled the island browser. We are continuing to manually verifying the results of the maintenance. Hey, nice. I can get my cakes again. I actually do need my cakes because they ran out. I'm missing 5 mining fortune currently because I don't have my mining fortune cake. Hehe. Chop the head. Chop the head. Wait, chop. I'm stupid. Sorry. Didn't read your name. You were like chopping a head. Very cool. But yeah. I don't know how long I've been. I feel like I'm over 50 mil now. Oh yeah, I am at 50 mil. Oh, I'm almost at 51 mil. Nice. I wonder how much money I've made. Probably haven't made too much money. How much is that much gold? Okay, that's like 34 million coins. That's not that bad. How do you get 1 coins? What? Oh, you mean like on the plus right? There's a talisman, the coin talisman and the emerald ring. They both give you like 1 coin every 30 seconds or something like that. That's kind of, if you ever see that on the right side of your screen, it's probably because of them. I think the emerald ring gives you like literally 1 coin every 30 seconds, and the coin talisman spawns a random coin like around you. There, you can see I got like +5 there, and that was from the coin talisman. I don't even know, like, it's kind of funny because I've always had these talismans, right? Like, genuinely since I started playing Skyblock because they're so free. And I kind of just wonder sometimes, like, you play what? Fake pixel? Oh. Is that, I saw like just competition? What? VC? Huh? Is the competition going on? Nah, no way. Wait, let me check something real quick. I wanted to join this guild competition that HS Fearless is hosting, but it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Okay. I don't think it's anything important. Don't think it's anything I should worry my head about. So yeah, there's another guy who just, like, I think it's the same guy who made another strip on my gold mining setup here, which is a little annoying. I wonder when this lobby will close, actually. Alright, right, Hypixel. I've seen a server that's like, Hypixel Skyblock, but like on Bedrock. Is that it? Is that fake pixel? Or is it something else? Because I remember seeing that. I don't know when I did, but I remember seeing it like on YouTube Shorts, I think. It was just a guy wearing like Frozen Blaze armor on like a Bedrock server, which was like, this is not Hypixel Skyblock. And I was very confused about it. I don't know if that's the server you're talking about, or it's something completely different. I don't play Bedrock, really. I only play Java. I do have a Bedrock account, obviously, because I've gotten it from... Not on Bedrock, on Java. Oh, okay. Oh, so there's like a fake Hypixel? Oh, cracked, right, that makes sense. It's kind of interesting, right, like with like the crack servers. Because like, to me, it's kind of funny, how can you have like a cracked Minecraft account? I don't really understand like how it works. Because like, it's not like pirating the game, right? Because like, I guess it is like, it is pirating, right? But it's like, it must be more complicated than that. Because, you know, in most games when you pirate them, it's just like, you just get the game files and then you can run the game. But with Minecraft, you kind of need an account to play. But when you're running it pirated, you can kind of have an account. Try and see it's good. I might try it out. I did actually do a stream yesterday where I tried out like different Hypixel Skyblock alternatives, which like mainly just MMORPG servers like Windcraft, and there was another server that was called, I think it, Fakehead or something. I don't remember what it was called. It was really cool though. It was like in beta though, so it wasn't completely finished. It's not cheating. It's like free. Yeah, I know. I know cracked is not cheating. It's more like pirated Minecraft than anything. I don't blame people if they play cracked though. I just feel like it kind of easy to get like a non-cracked account. I don't feel like it's too bad. Like you can buy, you know, Minecraft account kind of by the dozen pretty easily, I feel, but I don't know. They have Microsoft, right? Like Microsoft have been raising the prices, right, with Minecraft accounts. Um, right? I feel like they did like a price reach. I think I saw something about that on r/Minecraft. I feel like that was a while ago though. I'm not sure. I know they added like a new server browser, which like there was a bunch of drama about because they were like hosting servers on that server browser. It was like officially Microsoft backed, but like multiple of the servers broke the ULA with like being pay to win and stuff. Kind of funny. Seeing Celsi complain about it because it's like something, you know, I don't really care if Minecraft servers have like pay to win features in them, right? Like in a way, Hypixel Skyblock is very much pay to win. Or like endgame. I'm not like endgame, but I can do most things. There's very few things I can't do in the game. I feel like the only thing I can't do is like master mode dungeons and infernal Kudra. Pretty much everything else I can do. Um, but I am missing a bit to be endgame, right? Like I'm level 299. That Bert Berry guy who's level 49, he's definitely endgame. So like I'm still like 100 levels behind. I do have a lot to work to do before I become really endgame. I do have like most things a pretty late game player should have. Also, mining speed boost is back. Pay to win is annoying. You can solo to 4-4, yeah. I can solo M1 so far. I can probably also solo M2. I don't think yeah, I'm pretty sure I can solo M2. But I haven't played much dungeons. I'm not really a dungeon player. I more tend to stick to slayers or mining. That's pretty much the things I've done. I've ghost grinded a lot too. What does the armor swap do? The armor swap basically is because when it's kind of a little bit more advanced, but when your pop mining speed boost, you can see you gain plus 300 mining speed, plus 300% mining speed. How that actually works is the current mining speed you have when you pop your mining speed boost gets multiplied by 3 and then gets added on top of your current mining speed. But if your mining speed then drops afterwards, right? Let's say you switch armor, you change to a different drill. In my case, it's switching armor, right? Like this armor set, for example, you can see these 3 pieces give me like 1,000 mining speed, where these give me basically none. Those like plus 300% mining speed doesn't get updated. It's a little weird, but basically what that means is that if I do the armor swap and then pop my mining speed boost, I'll end up with having more mining speed boost when I then eventually swap back to the armor while the mining speed boost lasts. So it basically just means that I can insta-mine gold with having mineral armor on, even though I can't insta-mine gold with mineral armor on. Yeah, it's a little bit more advanced. Basically, it just means if I don't do the armor swap, I can't insta-mine the gold, but if I do the armor swap, I can insta-mine the gold. That's more or less just what it does. It just gives me more mining speed. So another mining speed boost. I'm pretty sure you can get to a point though where you can like insta mine gold with mineral armor on, since they kind of added quite a lot of mining speed boosting things throughout the last little bit. Also, I did see that golden goblin. I will go back for him, but for now I'm just gonna continue my mining speed boost because I feel like it's more important right now. Also, oh, we're running into walls. There we go. Then you come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. I wonder what Mr. Burt Berry is doing. Maybe he doesn't have max powder, yeah? He should have max powder, like level 4-9. I don't feel like you can really do much. Maybe it's just like mining for coin. That could very well be it. Mining is generally very good for coins. I don't have that much money right now. I only have like 70 mil in my bank, which is really kind of nothing. But I have quite a lot of like in my sacks, for example. I have like 460 mil coins now in my sack. I could just insta sell. And then I have like another 600, 700, maybe 800 mil in investments on my island. I'm pretty decent. If I can check my net worth actually, if PV still works. I don't actually know if it works. Might have to wait around a bit. It always takes a while to load your net worth. Yeah, I have like a 40 billion coin net worth, which is like, it's fine. It's nothing crazy, but it's pretty good. I'd say for my level, it's pretty average. But yeah, biggest accomplishment is definitely getting Ender Slayer 9, though. That took literally forever. But yeah, I'm gonna mine a little bit more, but I'm probably gonna end stream pretty soon. In Hypixel, we have 8 mil. Wow. I mean, the economy in like the actual Skyblock, it's kind of ruined. Like, I'm making 20 million coins an hour just doing this, and this is like not really a good money making method. I'm doing this because of the Golden Dragon, and it gives the Golden Scale ability. That means I get more stats if I have a higher gold collection. So yeah, gold is not really good for money. It's making like 20 mil an hour right now, which is not that good. I can do obby, and I can pretty easily make around 30 mil per hour. Like, pretty freely. I can also do ghost grinding, and also do a couple other things to make some good money. Use some mine gems or something of it. Yeah, ruby mining, that's a decent way of making money. The thing about ruby mining, or like generally gemstone mining, there's a couple methods, like if you're mining jasper, you know, it's very good. You can make like 50 million coins per hour, which is crazy. But the thing about ruby mining specifically, compared to stuff like gold mining and obby mining, is that it's very ping dependent. I won't go into too much detail, but basically it means that if you have higher ping, you make less money. Yeah, that's basically what it means. And I have very high ping because I'm EU, so I make quite a bit less money mining gems than an American player would. It's kind of a flaw in the way the mining system works in Skyblock. Superior? Yeah, hype is pretty hard to get. You can get it within like a couple months of you playing if you really, really go for it. There's quite a few players that actually do that, but I didn't. I waited a long time to get my hype. Like, I got mine very late compared to like the average player. For a few different reasons, but it's basically because it's a very, very expensive item. It costs like 1.8 bill when I got it. I think it's like 1.5 bill now. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It might be a little bit less. But yeah, it's very, very expensive to get, and it just, yeah, it takes a lot of coin, which takes a lot of grinding, and you kind of have to save up for a very long time. You have a dagger? Nice. You have the livid dagger? Do they have the livid dagger in the Hypixel server? That's a very common weapon, at least in the normal server. Yeah, livid. Yeah, I know what the livid dagger is. I used to have a livid dagger back in like, I think, a year and a half ago. I don't have one anymore. I could get one, but I don't really have a use for it. It's not as good as the other weapons I have now. It used to be very good because it gave 100 attack speed, but it's still good now, but it only gives like 50 attack speed, so it's not as good. You have a 47 mil paid. That's decent. The 50 mil Midas used to be like the meta weapon in the game, but it obviously isn't really anymore because there's just better weapons nowadays. It still has some use though, because people kind of like the economy, right? So it's not as expensive anymore. It doesn't cost 50 mil to get one, to get a 50 mil Midas. For a few different reasons, but the main reason being simply just people are selling them for less because they're not worth that much. But they still have some use because of the Gilded Reforge, which means they still like do good damage, and they're still like a decent mid-game weapon. Wonder for All is not really meta anymore. It's been nerfed quite heavily in the main server. Like, normal enchants generally do more damage. Like, they do more DPS outright, and then you get stuff like looting and siphon, which just means you get more stuff, you get more healing, you get more, you know, drops from the stuff you kill, which just kind of means One for All is not really worth it pretty much ever. It does have some use with like a giant sword or like more or less, like the main use it has is really with the Access is Shredded, which is the Zombie Slayer weapon, because it has a very low base damage. Hey Luxian, give me some Hottem XP, I wanna get Hottem. Lazy Angel. I would love to give you some Heart of the Mountain EXP, but I'm sorry bro, you have to grind that yourself. I literally can't give you any Heart of the Mountain EXP, that's not really how it works. But I've been there. I remember I grinded my Heart of the Mountain on my Steam Deck, like I just got my Steam Deck, um, and I grinded Heart of the Mountain on my Steam Deck, like on a holiday to like the US at some point, because I just kind of was really bored, and then that's how I got my Heart of the Mountain level. It took like a good week though. It was very, very long. How old is my profile? I think my profile is like 4 years? I think my profile is like 4 years. How do you check? I don't remember. They might have disabled it right now though. Profile mailer friend. There. There. 4 years and 5 months. Yeah. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm having a pretty good stream actually. I started out actually, I was streaming, funny story. I was streaming for like an hour, streaming gold, and like generally just streaming gold, and my mic was muted. I was just doing this like mining gold, right? Like I was testing out some methods. I was like doing a rate test. I was doing like just testing out the method, kind of learning it, and then I was like completely fucking muted. And then I just had been streaming for like a whole hour while being muted, which was kind of sad, tragic. So yeah, I started a new stream though, so it's not in this one. I'm 8 months old and net worth is 400 mil. That's not bad. Keep forgetting to switch back. I definitely feel like Hypixel, it sounds like they have less of an inflation problem. Hey, Bookworm's favorite book. Nice. Good job, Elkstorm. You're very nice heads up. Thank you, Luxian. I appreciate that very much. I'm probably gonna actually make a video about gold mining, because I have a competition in my guild soon, which is gonna be like who can mine the most gold. You're kind of good voice. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I like streaming. It's very fun for me. This isn't my golden goblin, right? Yeah, no. There's another guy using in this lobby right now. No, gold is not really that good for money. It is nice, like getting money. I think I get like 20 mil per hour. A little bit more than that. But I'm mainly doing it because I have a golden dragon, and I want to get my gold collection up for the golden scales perk, which means I get more magic find and strength once I get to like a certain amount of gold mined. I'm going for 100 mil. Yeah, about 20 mil coins per hour. I'm getting about 5 mil collection per hour if you're asking. But yeah. Well, there are many winners. Yeah, they're talking about the gold competition in chat right now. But yeah, where did it come from? I was talking about Hypixel now. Right, with Hypixel, it sounds like they have less of an inflation problem. Hypixel Skyblock is very... Your stream is lagging? Oh no! I am just still saying I have an excellent thing, but I can close Chrome. Oh, I'm watching my own stream. That's not what you mean. I think it's your internet, maybe? You check your internet. It might be the culprit. Oh, shit. Got trapped in the regenerating gold. Oh, there's a golden goblin. Hello, Craftmine. How is it going? How are you doing? No! There's a server update. My lobby is gonna reset. No! Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream once my lobby resets. Yeah, it's like 700 players. Yeah, okay, that's like significantly less. That's actually pretty impressive though. I was playing like a really impressive MMO RPG server yesterday, and it had like 40 players. Oh, it has multiple things, yeah. You can edit very nicely. You should do like what other people like kill. killing everyone in an SMP. I don't really enjoy playing like normal Minecraft, but I mean, thank you for the suggestion. Maybe I'll join an SMP. I am like a part of kind of an SMP. I don't know if you know it. You probably don't. It's called Empires. I technically have access to the server because it's one of my good friends who's like running it. I was actually considering like doing like a video where I like pretended to be Herobrine because it has like voice mod as well. I feel like it could be kind of funny. Kind of funny just trolling some players because I'm not really in the server and in the lore, so you know. Did someone just join? Yo. That's G chat. Yo. It's just Fearless is saying yo. Who's for people that are new in the guild? Did you get the guild member role? Wait, that's actually me. I just joined yesterday, so I should probably check. Discord. Wait, how to check? The Empire is me if you actually join it. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Good to hear. Oh, cool video. Yeah, you must do it. Tarantula is also good for Slayer. Yeah. Hitcher better than Wise Dragon set? Tarantula? No, Tarantula is not better than Wise. I'd say Wise is definitely better. The Tarantula helmet, if you have your Discord linked on Hypixel Skyblock Discord, you're getting the role. Okay. There's so much stuff happening right now. I need to catch up. Give me a moment. Wise Dragon is generally better for dungeons because you can dungeonize it. Can you dungeonize Tarantula? I think you can. No? Real quick. Thank you. Thank you. But the thing about Tarantula, it doesn't really scale with dungeons very well. So Wise Dragon is definitely better there. Just because it has a higher rarity, it means it works better with Ancient, for example. But Wise Dragon armor is also really good for early game Mage, and early game Mage is generally kind of overpowered. Did I not? It's kind of overpowered for progression. You can get up to like floor 5 or 6 even, just like running around with Wise armor with a Spirit Scepter. Pretty crazy. Gonna go now. Have a straight stream. Thank you, Luxian. Have a great day. I hope you chill out. Yeah, list. I think all the episodes gradual competition. Nice. Right, I never answered this guy's questions, so I was gonna answer it. I will check right now. How do you check like what roles you have in the Discord server? I don't know. If you have your Discord linked on Hypixel and you join my Discord, you're getting the role. I don't know how to see if I have the role. Twitch subscribers. Add guild member. Is that me? I think that's me. I think I have the role. Spirit Scepter. Good armor for floor 5. Spirit Scepter is good, yeah. For floor 5, if you want to go mage, you want to have the best armor you can really get for mage at that point is still Wise, I'm pretty sure. As soon as you get like a 4-5 completion though, you could consider going like Juju Archer with Shadow Assassin or like Melee with Shadow Assassin. Otherwise, you can also get like a carry completion from 4-7 and then like continue with Spirit Scepter and then switch to Storm Armor and like Wither Goggles once you unlock them. That should be pretty overkill. No way game update. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get one too very soon. I think my role is synced. At least at least got the ping in competitions. That's not how you spell it. Whatever, close enough. I'm surprised my lobby hasn't restarted yet though. The update rolled out like a long time ago, but I do know it like can sometimes takes like up to an hour. Ooh, Diamond Goblin. Oh, let's go. That's my second ever. It also means I have to swap to Magic Phone setup for the chance of a refined Mithril, which is very nice. I don't actually know how much it's worth. I don't think it's worth too much, but it would be very cool to drop one. I think it's like worth 5 mil or something. It's not that expensive. But yeah, I should put this on, and I should put you on, and then I should hold you, and then I should equip a golden dragon, and then I should kill you. Golden dragon tier 2. No drops though, but that's fine. Swap back to this. Swap back like this. Swap back in here. Go to ball pet, and we're good. Best guy's probably burst with FR using. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. You're mid game. There's like, is there? Oh wow, unlucky. Alright, seems to work, I guess. Seems to work, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I agree. Burst is definitely like the best class for early game. It has by far the best progression because there's like actually weapons you can get. Oh, looting 5. Jeez, GG though. Damn, GG. So, could you ask about F5? He's playing on a different server though, Lazy Agent. He's playing on Hypixel. So I think the game is like significantly different than what it is on the main server. I think F5 is generally mid game in that server. There's my game update. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother setting up a new lobby after this, so yeah. I think this is gonna be the gold grinding I'm gonna do for today. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was very fun though. I very much enjoyed it. Enjoyed trying out gold again, and I got quite a decent way through gold collection as well. I think I gained like 6 mil, maybe 7 mil. Yeah, evacuating now. GG. I had Superman in a CT and Pigment. Yeah, that sounds pretty mid game for like an earlier stage of Hypixel Skyblock. But yeah, I don't think that server is going to be able to keep up though, because like Hypixel Skyblock is genuinely updating really fast. But yeah, I think I'm going to be done for today. Done for this stream. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I got like, I think I started like 46 million. So it's like, I got like another 6 million gold collection, which is not bad. We could do like 6 million for a week, right? That could be pretty nice. It's kind of annoying with game updates though, because that means I have to reset up lobbies, which is painful. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, I did this because I wanted to get in my, I saw someone sell 10 coins, my hands bought it, wow. Nice. Bro, Haven is so fun. I just feel this is having a stroke right now. Bye, bro. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed. I'll definitely stream more gold mining soon if you want to tune into that, because that's kind of when I can talk to people the most. I am probably going to do some other streaming too. I did give up my Discord. I don't give out my Discord. I'm sorry about that, but you can, if you want to, I don't know, leave comments on the stream and I'll respond to them. I respond to pretty much every comment on any of my videos, so if you want to talk to me, you can comment, leave a comment. I don't give out my Discord though, sorry. It's for private things, or for people I actually know. Sorry. I hope you can understand. My IGN though, if you ever come onto real Hypixel Sputnik Boy, you can always write to me there. I have my DMs open. But yeah. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. I'm gonna go now. I've delayed long enough. I really need some food too. I'm actually really hungry. But yeah. Bye.